Let's see. I'll have to see if anyone is here with me. Hello, everyone. Um, I am working through this. Yes, welcome to live chat. Please don't look at the background. I am in the process of cleaning it all up. And you who join me in the new year will see the process more live than this. Anyway, um, if anyone joins me, that's great. If not, I know you're seeing this next time. So, welcome to Wanda's Work Basket for all things creative and crafty with a little bit of inspiration mixed in. Today, I want to try to catch up on days, 13, 14, 15 on my advent calendars. And I want you with me. If anybody pops in here to say hi, that's great. And if not, we'll do the advent calendars together and I'll do the best I can. This is my new webcam. So as you can see, I do not have purple hair. I'm wearing a red shirt today and I have my nails done for a change. So hopefully things will go well. So we'll do them. We'll kind of do them in order. As I start, I wanted to show you one of the things I put up. I did get the tree worked on, and it's kind of odd because some ways you look at it, some ways you don't. I mean, it's kind of odd that it's never on both sides, but whatever. Also, this was from Diamond Painting Factory. I'm waiting on another one to come. This one has some chipping at the top. It was all boogered up at the top. And on the bottom, too, it's got some like warping on the bottom, so it doesn't fit into the stand real well. I have to work on that. I'll sand it down, I'll get it into the stand, and I'll show you how that turned out. But I really like the way the beading turned out. I really like that. I like this one. Also, I wanted to show you another thing I got done. I got the magnets done from Cat Eared Advent Calendar. And plenty of gems left over. Oh, very nice. So, Merry Christmas. And these are the ones I've gotten finished. You can see them in nice, colorful, sparkly form here. I did these the other night when I was watching Lego Masters. I know, I love that show. I'm such a geek. I loved watching the creativity of the Lego Masters, the people who are competing to win the prize, and just to see. And of course, I was watching the end of Survivor too. I had that taped as well. So those are the 12 from Cat Eared Advent Calendar. I like them. I'm going to put them up all over my fridge and let the grandkids take a couple if they want to take them home. So, all right. All right. I want to start with the Happy Planner. Should I go day by day by day? So I'll do the way I normally do each day, and then I'll go back and then I'll do it again a little bit later, the next one, and then a little bit later the next one. But they'll all be in this one stream so that it'll all be up. As soon as it's up, it's up. Okay? So day number 13, I believe, is what I posted 12 the other day. So this will be 13. And let's see. They always have trouble with these boxes. Here we go. This is the Happy Planner stickers. So I have some pine leaves. Very nice. That's 13 for that one. On odd days, we do 12 Days of Sparkle from Diamond Art Club. So what day would we be doing now? Would it be, we did 5. I think it would be, 6? 3. No, I have 6. So it would be number 7, I believe, right? 7? Let's open 7. It looks pink. It looks pink. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, cool. Off to the side you go the next time. We have a couple Christmas cover minders. We have a pine tree and a snow hat and a stocking. Very cute. Thank you, Diamond Art Club. Very useful. Cute little bag. All right. Now we'll go to cat ear. That's next, right? Yep. See which one is which here. Yeah, this one should be cat eared, I believe. Yes. Cat eared. Number 13. Come on now. Cat eared number 13. Okay. It's another multi-placer. It is actually, it's not a multi-placer. It is like a little chisel end on it. There's no end for wax on there. Can you see that? It's just a, like a straightener to go in between. It's kind of a small straightener, but it's a nice everlasting one. So that's useful. Thank you very much. And let's put this one back in here. Now we'll get Diamond Painting Factory out. I have them in the floor next to me here. Diamond Painting Factory. Yep, that's what this one is. Number 13. Let's see. Oh, okay. Speaking of straighteners, okay, we have a single placer. That's a curved single placer. I do like using them. You can really see what you're doing. And this is the long straightener. That's the size length that I like. So thank you. Very useful. I have some new pens coming. I have 2 new pens, and I can't wait to show you them when they come in. Gorgeous hand-turned pens that are just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, our craft for the day is, and let's see, upside down for me here, number 13. 13, 15, 14. Oh, right here. This is much pinker than I can see on the webcam, but I hope you like the new webcam. I hope you like the new webcam. Oh, hi, Tammy. Nice to see you. I'm glad somebody could drop in. How are you? So glad to see you. I didn't think anybody would show up. I'm glad you're here. I almost missed you. This is going to make it a lot more fun if I have somebody to talk to while I'm doing this. Here we go. Let me put the mangled box away here. How's Crystal? She's doing good. She's doing real good. She is still trying to buoy up her self-esteem from the bully, but I keep telling her that's the bully's problem, not hers. It says more about the bully than it does her. Oh, this is interesting. What is this? There's an like blue that looks like blue sand, and it's got a mermaid tail and like a starfish and a shell. It's got a blue button and a red button. Interesting. And a little plastic cup. Yeah, she's been being bullied, and I'm trying to help her be strong. I'm really trying to help her be strong. Okay, this needs a gold chenille stick, and one of the things, I think think I'm going to put the crafts together. No, I don't know. I was going to do it off camera, but I'm not so sure. This is an interesting one. I've never seen a mermaid thing for a Christmas ornament before. But let's see. I can unplug the one camera and plug in my hot glue gun so I can practice burning myself again. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I just saw something on Dr. Phil. I was replaying some of the old Dr. Phils I didn't get to watch, and he was talking about bullying in the workplace, about how some people are really bullied in the workplace, and it's such a shame. And that how much it is the other person's problem. Not, it's so hard when we take a knock to our self-esteem, because we really start to believe the bad things people say about us sometimes. But it shows more about the person who's doing the bullying than it does about the one being bullied. So, what is this? This is, all right, it looks like it's going to look like that when it's done. Yeah, the kids can be so mean. Aw, I want to help her. Said your oldest grandson was when he was little, but the kid end up being his best friend. Well, sometimes we don't know how to be friends, and they don't know what to do, and it's their first reaction, I guess. I found another use for these little green trays as a hot glue gun holder. And another thing I wanted to show everybody too, the new type of pen I really, really love, and I'm going to use it tonight, is just like I use the wax stick for ABs. I'm using it for almost everything now, only it doesn't stay sharp. These things stay real sharp, and you can screw in a new wax thing on the end, and they're real nice. This is another one of my, I'm really going to love this. I'm going to use that tonight, show you how easy it is. So, yeah, it is the other kid. Yep. But it's hard not to believe the crap that people say about you sometimes, All right, this says glue the materials on the paper. This thing, and I want you to glue the star standing up and the shell standing up. So we'll see. We'll wait till that gets hot so we can do. Oh, now I think it is hot. So this ought to be a quick one. So Tammy, did you? I don't know where you're from, but did you have any kind of trouble with the weather today? We had icy rain today. It's kind of You were bullied too? I was too. Really, really. Well, it wasn't fun, that's for sure. And I tended to believe it. And I just keep telling her that, when you get out of high school, you'll never have to interact with these people ever again. You can if you want to, if they become your good friends, but most of the time you won't even remember them. They won't remember you either. So just make it through to high school, and you'll be cool after that. I saw that in your last video with paint. Never would have thought of using those for paint. Oh, the little green trays? Yes. Yep. You live in Colorado. Cold and windy. Oh, that's right. You do live in Colorado. Actually, you live pretty near my brother-in-law. He lives out there, right near you. in Aurora, I think it is. The school seems to be, well, they took her out of the one class that she has with this kid, and they separated them, which is good, and they're giving her counseling. But you know what? That kid needs just as much counseling as she does. It's great that they're helping her out, and she is telling me things like she did in the giveaway video. She was saying some things that her counselor was telling her, and was really good stuff. I'm glad she was remembering it. I hope she remembers it long term. What does this say? Now, it says to pour the blue foam balls into the cup. Let's see. It's amazing how many people at work are being bullied. And they say, I would have thought women were bigger bullies than men are at work. But according to Dr. Phil, it's slightly the opposite. Men are more than women. But women can be so catty to each other. It's a shame. We should be supporting each other and helping each other up. And, oh, this is going to be nice and staticky. Let's see. Nice and staticky. Okay. I just saw tonight, before coming up to do this, I just saw a gal on YouTube. She has a British accent. She's in the United States, but she goes back and forth to Britain sometimes to see her relatives, and she brings back these advent calendars. And she got one from Target, and she got one from Arteza, and a couple from Arteza last year. And she's hilarious. What she was doing with some of the stuff that she. Oh, look at all this static! It's following my hand out. Ah! Okay, we're going to have little blue balls on everything tonight. Such fun. Okay, now what does it want me to do? Glue the paper on the rim of the cup. So it wants me to turn this upside down. Put glue on the rim of the cup and turn this upside down into it. You're not going to be able to see through it. All right. I'll do what they want me to do. Let's see how this turns out. No. That was not smart. Yep, I make the mistakes so you don't have to. Here we go. How is this an ornament? Did I get the retro Santa? I don't know. I have to pick up the mail. I only get the mail once a week. I have to go up to the post office box. Is it something that got mailed? I'm waiting for a couple things. This is ridiculous. I don't even want to put this on the tree. Diamond painting from Hobby Lobby. No, I didn't. I don't get to Hobby Lobby. That would be neat. I don't get to Hobby Lobby. One's up near Allentown, but I don't really get up there. I'm going to Joann's this week. Over the weekend anyway. They have, from Happy Planner, they have, for 2023, I have a bunch of planners that I'm using, but they have one that's a sewing planner that they make for. I'm supposed to glue this around the rim in case you were curious. And then glue that other thing to the top, but this is ridiculous. I'm not even gonna. What did I do with my? What did I do with the gingerbread? My soldier boys here. I started cleaning up, and you know what happens when you clean up? You can never find anything. The Christmas tree. Oh, there they are. Sorry. Being disorganized here. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Here we go. Red and blue one. I need the drills, of course. There's all kinds of issues with the one. Drill sticking together, static, bad ABs. Really? You know, I think some of those must have come or must have been made by the old factory before they changed factories. Before they changed their factory, because they haven't been having problems with static for a long time. But they did a lot in the beginning. These might have been kits that never got, I'm just guessing. I don't know anything official. But they may have been kits that were never sold like otherwise, or they may have gone a lesser expensive route to try to sell a whole bunch publicly. That's just a guess. I did see somebody was having trouble with them sticking together. Yeah. That's a shame, because that brings down their reputation when they do that. People are counting on them being perfect. I have a bunch that have come in. I have a couple, I think I have 3 from Dreamer Design, 3 or 4. I have a bunch from Diamond Painting Factory coming in. I have my Black Friday ones coming in. They finally got mailed. I'm waiting for that. Everybody's having trouble with static from DAC Diamond Paintings, even the new ones. Well, it's a possibility. I don't have many problems with them because I dump them into the little cubes, but I take the dryer sheet and I wipe out the inside of the cube and I wipe off the tray that I'm using, and they seem to react well to that. And I don't have any problems with them. This one has a small enough point that I can see exactly what I'm doing, and I don't have to move the drills around much. Now I just need my eyes. I think my favorite tool this past year, and I should do a favorite tools video. One of my favorite tools for this past year is my little magnifying glass with the light on it. You probably don't have that problem, but I am finding more and more that I need a magnifying glass, and it's frustrating. I have a handheld one, and I have one that I screw on my lap desk. And it's really been helping. Did you get any paintings from the Black Friday or Cyber Monday sales? I got one of the newer ones, two of the newer ones from the last, other than the one they sent me for review. I got 2 of the new ones too. One's a landscape, and I was going to get the herbalist, but then I decided not to. What did I get instead? I don't remember. I don't remember. Okay, number 7 is gold. So it's late for you in Colorado too. The time anyway, huh? I know it's after midnight here, but I'm a late person anyway. I'm up till maybe 4 normally, which is not good when I have to work. Or Mom comes over to wake me up and wonder why I'm still asleep. She can do that since she lives right with me. So, do you have any tricks that you use to get rid of the static on your drills? I'm always looking for new tips to share. It was icy rain here today. It started last night. I was going to go up to Quakertown, but then um, I'm saying that like everybody knows where Quakertown is. It's about 15 minutes from my house, and they have Michaels and Joann's, and they had a Tuesday morning, and I was so sad when that went out the other year. But they have Home Goods and lots of shopping up and down the strip. You use dryer sheets too? You ordered 2 from Dreamer Design and received 1 with a soft backing, the old version, and 1 with the furry back. Which was a restock before the soft backing. Yeah, I got 1 with the soft backing and 1 with the harder backing too. You stay up late too? Welcome to the club. Don't feel you have to stay up the whole time with me. I'm just doing 13 now, but I have to do 14 and 15 so that later on tonight, I can do 16 after I get home from work later on tonight because I work late. I'm going to be missing my husband's work party at a restaurant, but he's taking our daughter with him instead because I got to work. I've gone to enough work parties in the past, though. They know me already. I don't have to. It's not a fancy dress up one. It's not a dance or anything. It's just a really good restaurant. I didn't want him to go alone, though, so I'm glad our daughter's going with him. The only thing about doing live is I can't put any Christmas music up in the background. Copyright and all that business. The ones I put up in the other videos were the ones YouTube said I could put up. The ones they let us do. There's 8 and 9 on here. How do I tell the difference? Let's do the 5. Oh, no, I don't want to do the 5 first. Let's do the 8 first, I guess. Just because. Yeah. Like I said, I've been to a bunch of others. I'm not really worried about missing it. I'm not the most social person. I'm really pretty much of an introvert. I can be social, but I'm much more of an introvert. Being around a whole lot of people really drains me. That's why this YouTube thing is perfect. Because I'm alone, but I'm not alone. So it's kind of cool. Aww. Do you happen to be on Discord too? Ouch. There's a couple people I've been talking to on Discord. You used to hate going to your husband's. You're not a social person either? Are you an introvert too? Introverts just mean we get our energy from being alone. Yeah. We get our energy from being alone. I love reading. I love solitary things. I love running around in my own head half the time. Reading and writing, and definitely not arithmetic. It's not my thing. Being a pastor, I had to be an introvert a lot of the time. I mean, an extrovert a lot of the time. But, once I would get somewhere, I was fine. I could do the social thing, but it would take me at least a day to get back to myself, a day at home, um, even just a morning out. It would give me, I need a day at home after being with a lot of people. Yeah. I did retail too. Were you in like clothing retail, or what did you do? Right out of college, I did a lot of retail. Right out of community college and high school. Walmart, God bless you. I was, there used to be a place called Jamesway, and it's like a mini Walmart, basically it was. I worked there for a number of years. My first day, and you can relate to this, my first day there, very first day in retailing ever, it was the first day of a back to school ad, and they put me on the cash register, Target 2. They put me on the cash register for the very first time next to the service desk, but it was the express lane, the 10 items or less lane. On the first day of a back to school ad, the first day I've ever seen a cash register. That was in 1979. I thought I was going to go insane. It was a trial by fire. But within a week, I was pretty good at it, and I think I eventually ran a whole lot of things at the store. I was not assistant manager, but I did layaway and stock and head cashier, and I did a whole lot eventually. Trained other people. I was a department head for a while, 2 different departments, but I think I like being head cashier the best. You probably have some crazy tales to tell about Walmart shoppers and Target shoppers. Are they really a different class of people? Different people in Target than Walmart? You did head cashier? I kind of like being in a leadership position, but it's not always easy. I wish I could hear your voice too on this, but another time. Are you doing any diamond painting while we talk? Are you doing any crafting? I'm so glad you're here, Tammy. Really? The craziest people were in Target? I would have thought it would be the other way around. Well, that, I guess, maybe those who are more privileged, the more demanding ones may have been in Target. You're sitting on your bed. Okay. That's cool. Mark got Taco Bell for us for dinner tonight. I don't know what it is, but I cannot eat the spicy stuff. And most of the Taco Bell stuff is bland. It's just that every time I get something that looks good, and maybe it's the cheese sauce. It's just too much for me. I'm such a meat and potatoes person. Yeah. I like to taste my food, not burn my tongue out. You like spice? I don't eat Taco Bell unless it's got tons of sour cream, usually. And I can handle it. One lady came through and she didn't want me to touch none of her stuff. She bought gallons of bleach. Finally, she let me check her out. Oh my gosh. Oh, you like the spicy stuff, but it doesn't like your stomach. Why didn't she want you to touch her stuff? That's ridiculous. You have to scan it, don't you? I would imagine there are a lot of Karens at Target. The lady reported that I touched her hand and gave her disease. Oh, that's ridiculous. You didn't give her a disease. I can't imagine that. That's insane. Was that during COVID time? People were afraid of everything then. Maybe that's why she was getting the bleach. There were certain presidents at one time who suggested we drink bleach. Idiot. But let's not get into politics. The lady reported that I touched her hand. They literally had to do a report back in 2006. They had to do a report. What was her problem? Maybe she was OCD. I'm sure you did not give her a disease. It was all in her head. She must have been OCD. I can only but have compassion for people with OCD. They went through a lot of fear. Fear can make us do a whole lot of things that we wouldn't normally do. She was crazy. Well, yeah, OCD is crazy. Very well be. Okay, and I got the little guy here done. This was the dumbest craft. We'll see what it looks like once the little beads die down, but that's really stupid. You were so patient and kept talking with her to calm her down. That was perfect. That was the perfect reaction to that. That was perfect. Definitely suffering with something. It was supposed to be yeah, I know it's supposed to be a snow globe, but the little white crystals, instead of dark blue, navy blue beads, that's why I was able to check her out. Yeah. Well, she might not have gotten such compassionate help from one of the other checkers, so it's good you were there for her. It's good you were there for her. We get some pretty crazy people on the telephone now. Our show. Here's my guy for the day here. This little tree is getting a little full here. Let me, if I can pick it up carefully. It's getting full. And we're only halfway through. I still haven't come across beads for the little gnome guy, but I think I'm going to try to find beads for him. He deserves to be made. Okay. Well, that was, let's see, that was 13. Then you had a guy come over to your counter because the register wouldn't take his food stamp card. Did he have any money left on it? That's usually why that doesn't work. Okay, let's do 14. So we have 14 on the Happy Planner. Soon I'm going to get my Happy Planners out for 2023 when I have the last one that I want. And I will show you my planner system for the new year. Mostly Happy Planners, but I have journals I'm using because I like to write every day, almost every day. I am ruining this door again. Totally ripping it to shreds. Totally ripping it to shreds. Here we go. Oh, Philly. All right, I can get it out without opening the whole door here. Oh, that's cute. It's holiday cheer and it's a little bus. That's really cute. That'll make a nice little tableau in my calendar. So when we don't open Diamond Art Club with 14 because it's an even day. So we go right to Cat Eared with 14. I'm moving now. Oh, he was trying to buy already cooked food from the deli. Yeah. You know, it amazes me what they're allowed to buy and then what they're not allowed to buy. Cooked food makes sense. Some of the other things they're allowed to buy just absolutely does not make sense. And they're not, I don't know about Colorado, but in Pennsylvania, they have problems with getting baby formula and baby diapers. Wouldn't you think you would need that? It would be a very important thing to have. Okay, number 14 on Cat Eared. Let's find out what 14 is. It's a heavier one, big one. Oh, we got drills. That's always a good thing. And the kit. Okay. Now, oh, maybe these went with the coasters. A little note would have been helpful. Let's see. It says BD206. I don't have a number on the gnome. Where are my coasters? I think I got the coasters from Cat Eared, didn't I? And there's no number on these. Nope, no number on these. No, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a 12. How many colors do we have in here? They look like they'd be enough for the coasters, but way too many for that little gnome. Yeah, exactly. Be better than shrimp and T-bone steaks. Yes, baby food would be a lot better. They have to continue to allow the ice cream on food stamps. Have to do that. Nobody can live without ice cream. Sorry. I can't. All right. 15, 16. 16 colors. Let's see if these go up to 16 colors. These were the coasters with the cork background. So far I have number 12, if I can read the tiny things. 12, 12. 14. We're getting up there. We have 14. They're thick. 2 together. 14. There's another 14. 15. We're getting there. I believe these are what they go with. I don't see 16, but I'll probably do it when I do it. Okay, so this number 9 is brown. So let's see if number 9 is a brown on here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's a red brown. Let's see. Is number 1 a white? It's the clear white. That works too. Is number 3 a red? Absolutely. How about number 5 a yellow? Yep. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. Very, very happy. I knew it had to be here somewhere. I ordered a couple kits. The one from Jaded Designs is coming in. That's like an old masters, one of the old masters. That's coming in soon, their kit. I have 4 to show that I got from Diamond Painting Deutschland, more Joe Walls. And I got a couple from Bella Art Nicole. Got a few from her that I want to show too, but they're on their way as well. Yay, I'm so glad we have the coasters. That I'm looking forward to as well. All right, let's switcheroo to Diamond Painting Factory, number 14. It's kind of cool comparing these two, I think. I say that. And this one, I get a kit. Okay. Not like we don't have a million kits already, all of us. It's got a little blue pen, a blue squishy. It's got hearts of wax, and it's got a tweezers, a little cheapy tweezers, and the plastic boat. Very useful item, but they call it a magic applicator. Seriously? With the 2-placer on the end. J. Wall, 3 Graces, Spirit of Flight are my dream diamond paintings. That shipping is too much. The shipping is awful. It is. But if you only get one, it's ridiculous. If you get more than one, maybe 2 or 3, it's expensive, but at least it makes the shipping more worthwhile. At least that's what I found. So if I'm going to order one, I'm going to order a few at the same time. 3 Graces are absolutely gorgeous. I forget the one I have from that I started from Uniquely Yours Down Under that I stopped partway in because it was a Joe Wall. It's gorgeous. It was over 200 and some colors. Absolutely loved it. But the drills popping like crazy. I only did I wasn't even finished the whole bottom row yet. And I had to stop. I couldn't stand the popping drills. And I wrote to Uniquely Yours Down Under, and they emailed me back. They wanted a picture. I got a picture to them, and still, then I got nothing. I got no acknowledgments from them at all. And I showed them the video, too, I took of it. It's such a disappointment. I have all those drills that I can't use. I have a gorgeous canvas that I paid a whole lot of money for. And the sticky is going on it. And I can't use it. Very disappointing. I haven't thrown it out yet. I'm just so sad about it. Maybe I'll just get another one from Diamond Painting Deutschland, or maybe I did replace it. I'm not sure which one it is. So we shall see. Oh, wow. We've got a big pearl, a giant pearl. And we've got what looks like Christmas wrapping paper. A couple of people had the same issue. It took a long time to get a new one back. Well, it's been almost a year for mine, and I really wish I could. Oh, there are two pieces. I thought it was a sticker, but it's not. What is it going to have us do now? This has been an adventure, this crafty one. Put the 14 backwards here. Instructions always help. Oh, okay. It's going to be a folded, like an accordion angel. That's not bad. Yeah, too many drills to replace is right. And there's too many issues with the drills. I can't even pinpoint which one of the ones had the worst, and they were all square. So I can't even use round on it because rounds are too big for the square grid. So I can't replace them. I would have to throw it out. Okay, let's see if we can do this. That's why the paper is here. So it says to take the thread and put it through the pin, the thing, the big bead. This is going to be pretty. Like how I read instructions. I don't. I just go right for it. Here we go. Get in there. All right. Maybe the rest of it will push it there, push through, push through. I have scrapbooking to do too. I still have the Caribbean trip. Mom was going to give me all of her copies of her pictures, but I think I'll have to wait till after Christmas to do that. I gave her all the dolphin ones, and she was going to give me all of the other ones. I still haven't finished a trip that I took a couple years ago. Okay. I'm sliding off my chair here. All right. Next, fold red paper as shown. Well, accordion. All right, let's do that. Length. One is. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Lengthwise. It should be lengthwise. Sometimes I want to do the craft before I read instructions. Those pictures of the dolphins were awesome. Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a memory I will always keep, and to be able to do that with my mom. She had done the dolphins once before in Hawaii with my dad before he passed, and my dad. She said. My dad couldn't keep he floated. He floated too much. Like everything, part of him always sank and part of him always stayed up, but it was the wrong end. I don't know. It was hilarious. She spent most of her time keeping my dad aligned right in the water so that he could do in the dolphin. But this time we both got the same experience, and I on the ship later on, I was doing some shopping at the little shops, and they had a shop that had stuff that was like handmade by people like in other countries and like sustainable, like small business people that they supported. And I found these dolphins, hand carved dolphins on keychains, little ones, about this big. So I got her one and I got me one. And, you don't need a whole lot of stuff to remember trips. You just need like one key piece, one key thing. And that was the one key thing I found that we would remember from. She's already got our dining room table set for Christmas Day dinner. She's made favors already. I saw them over there. She's got all her Christmas cards done and handmade. She makes them all the time and puts little, you know, little things in. She did one that looked like tea kettles with the little poem in it on the tea tag and all kinds of fun stuff. All right, it's like this, and then about a third of the way it gets bent. It doesn't matter which side it gets bent. It's about, let's see, it's about a third of the way down. It gets bent over. And that is half of the angel body. That'll be kind of pretty when it's done. Have you ever swum with the dolphins or gone places, any place like that? Did you ever get to do any of that? What's on your bucket list? Those who see this later, if you have comments, comment one thing that's on your bucket list that you really believe that you will be able to do. That you're making plans to do, or I know somebody said when they saw the Eiffel Tower picture that was on their bucket list. You saw whales and Alaska cruise? Oh, that's on my bucket list yet. Absolutely. It's one of the next, if I get to go on another cruise, I want to do that. Absolutely. My husband was Air Force Reserves, and he used to tell me about the places they would go on their, 2 weeks flying around the world. And I'm like, doggone it. I'd love to go to some of those places. He's in Tokyo and Taiwan and Panama, and you can't really go to Panama now easily because it's just not a safe place for, at least it's not a safe place for women right now, but he would be telling me things that he'd see in the other places, but they didn't really get to spend a whole lot of time in any of the places that they went. They had, chores they had to do and all that. So they were busy at each port. Okay. Hear a little thunder outside. Either that or somebody's taking the trash cans in. That was a gorgeous cruise. Going was great. Coming back was awful. Just water. Yeah. Did you go out of LA or Washington State? What cruise line were you on? Was it Royal or Princess or Washington State? Yeah. I have never been to the Pacific Northeast. I want to see the redwoods and all those beautiful things. You know what? This should be a little smaller because I don't have. Oh, I'm going to mess this up just because I'm messing it up. I'm going to mess this up. End this differently than I started it. Red on the inside, red on the outside, or it's not going to work. I think I know how it's going to finish. Yeah. Oh, that's where the extra glue strip goes, right down the middle. Of course it does. What happened to the glue? strip. Guess what? It's going to get hot glued. Can't remember. Well, they're all changing their fares. They're all like bumping up their prices and cutting back on some of their services, and it's not going to be like it was. I like to listen to the blogs, and I like to dream about where I'd like to go next. Alaska is definitely up on one of them. Okay, now I got it. Can't do cruises anymore because, oh, you're on a high level of oxygen. Battery operated one doesn't work. That's a shame. I'm sorry to hear that. They have a lot of wheelchairs and stuff now. Mobile things that you can use. That's what my problem is, getting around. I keep thinking I'm too young not to get around, but it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to fan them out a bit. And I think I'm going to hot glue the sleeve to this. So that stays together. It doesn't say to do that, but I think that would be a safe thing to do. Just that way. And then when these are glued, then you glue the bead in between these and you have a little angel. Looks like a choir robe. All right, let's try it. Let's go the short way here. I saw somebody make angels and beautiful, beautiful things out of old hymnals. You know, the church is getting rid of old hymnal books that they don't use anymore. And they would fold the paper in such a way that it would be so beautiful. I love angels too. They're my favorite. You don't mind me talking about Christmas, do you? Since you like angels, you're okay with that? I don't want to offend anybody who doesn't celebrate Christmas. But I guess they wouldn't be watching the Advent stuff if they did, huh? Just a guess. You never know. All right. I like this craft much better than the other one. I wonder if I clean this thing out, get another piece of cardboard, clean this thing out and use some little clear beads or something, little white glitter. Need one of those, but after a while they lose their shape. Do they? You celebrate Christmas? I'm glad, Tammy. Thank you. All right. So here we have the little angel dress. I'm going to take the bead and I'm going to glue. Oh, well, what's going to prevent it from falling off on this end? More glue. Oh, I was a minister for about 15 years. I was in upstate Pennsylvania. I was up there for about 12 years. And I loved it. I loved being the minister of the congregation up there. They taught me a lot, and I hope that I brought some joy to their lives. And it was interesting. I go back every once in a while, just as a guest. I became really good friends with the organist up there. And I stayed in her place for a while because it was like an hour and a half drive away from my house. So I would stay with her overnight and we would talk and working together. She and I really I need to call her again. We were going to get together this summer and never got to. But yeah, I had such great experience. And then some of the older people now that I knew, I'd visit in the hospital and take care of, and now some of them are gone. And I've been out of the ministry for about 3 years now. I'm not sure if I'm going back. I'm waiting for God to help me decide that. There's some things that didn't go right in my last 2 parishes. I was always an interim, like you'd go in for a short period of time, and the church thought they'd only have enough to have enough finances to pay me for 3 years, and I wound up being there for 12 really wonderful years. And the only reason I came closer to home, was because my grandbabies were born, and I wanted to be home near my grandbabies. And still very, very active in ministry at that time. Then I did interim work, which would be when a church is in between ministers, they need an interim minister to come in to fill the gap until they can hire a new one. And that's the work that I did. I would see if they had any. It was a trained position, so I would see if they had any needs that needed to be worked on before the new minister would come in, or if they would be grieving the loss of a beloved minister, to help them grieve that, and introduce them to some new things that were coming along. It's your job to be a little wacky, because then when they get a settled pastor and they're not as wacky as you are, they're really happy. I'm sorry, I'm shaking the whole thing. But, I still have to do the nutcracker for this one. All right, well, we'll hang the angel up here. And I have a lot of good friends in ministry still. A lot of good friends. That's the one thing I miss. You do get very close to some people. It's just that when I liked it too. Right around the pandemic is when I got burnt out. I'm being very honest right now. And I'm not gonna go in everything, but I got burnt out. And I wasn't following through on some things that I should have been. And I needed some time off. I wasn't taking care of myself. And that's what I'm doing now. 3 years in, I'm still taking care of myself. Guess we all have our challenges, huh? Being a answering service person for all kinds of companies, but with one company who does it for many different companies. I like the people I work with for the most part. We get some very privileged callers who wonder why we can't connect them to their doctor to fill a prescription at 11 o'clock at night on a weekend. They get really mad at us. mostly medical. The answering service, you mean? There are a lot of medical places. There are some psychiatric places, so we have some interesting calls from them. We had places that are like the I've fallen and I can't get up monitoring type things. We had some fire towing places, some municipal places. Let's see, we got a lot of heating and air conditioning, HVAC places, other businesses. Sometimes we help them do their scheduling. Like we have access to their scheduling system and help them schedule their patients and stuff. Not all the time, but just a few of them. um, they're every shift, one of us gets cursed at by somebody who's irate, and we're just following the instructions of those that we answer for. We're following our rules, but they don't like that. Sometimes people are so sweet and so wonderful, you just wish you could talk to them for a long time. And other times they get really nasty. And I don't know how much more I can take of people yelling at me for something that's not my fault. Of course, with retailing, you would think I'd be used to that, wouldn't you? But that was a long time ago. Long time ago. While I'm thinking about it, I do want to say thank you to those who have showed me that they received their goodies in the mail, um, that have said some very kind things about the things that they received in the mail. And I don't want to call this person's name out, but I want to thank the one or two people who have sent me a donation via one of the means listed for their postage, and one was over and beyond. I was very shocked when I opened it up, and I'm like dumbfounded. Um, and I am very grateful and very thankful for anything that people were able to send me to go for the postage. Um, I got so much joy out of giving it away, giving the stuff away. I never expected that I would get anything in return, really. You have to give, not expecting get something in return, or else you'll just be disappointed because it's not how the world works. You work for Lillian Vernon, so you know about those. Oh, yeah. I wish I could hang up on more people. We have to give them a chance. We have to say, I'm going to hang up on you. You can't curse at me anymore. I am doing as I'm supposed to do. You can't raise your voice. You just can't do that. Once in a while, we're allowed to hang up after we've warned them that we're going to hang up on them. And then we still get, like, are you sure that was the only thing that you could have done? Yeah, I'm sure. But no, not back then. Some people, in this diamond community, oh yeah, Lillian Vernon. I was thinking Carol Wright, the Carol Wright containers. That's what I was thinking of. But didn't they have something like that? Or Carol Wright was a whole different, it was a place like Lillian Vernon. How urgent could buying whirligigs for your lawn be, right? All those crazy things that they used to sell back then in those catalogs. Yeah. My in-laws house, we have to lower the price on my in-laws house in Arizona. It wasn't selling and the market is starting to go soft and the interest rates are going up, so they were having a little bit of a difficult time selling it. But my husband's concerned about that. But his brother's doing a good job taking care of stuff. Not everything's sold in the sale. So we still have some stuff we've got to take care of. Now, there's a lot of wisdom in not having so much sitting around that your relatives are going to have to go through in case something happens to you. Anyway, that's not a good topic to talk about over the holidays, even though that's part of everybody's experience over the holidays. Oh, yeah, and it's crazy what people would buy, too. You know, it's so interesting. I keep thinking about the junk I see in dollar stores and the junk in the catalogs and everything. And I keep thinking, what must the people who create these things for Americans think that we're like? If all they know is what they see us buy, what they make for us, and what they see us buy, they must think we're nuts. They must think we are nuts. You know, I saw some guy bought crazy things off of Amazon. Okay, he's one of Pleasant Green. I like watching him. He does scam baiting and he like um, tries to show off frauds so that you don't get stuck in things. So he went on Amazon and he bought some really nutsy things off of Amazon, just to see what if they were real or if they were scams. And he bought black toilet paper. Seriously, black toilet paper. His comments were hilarious. Um, and he bought a plastic cat, where you put the tissues in and tissues come out the bottom. Like you have to pull the tissues out of the cat's underneath its tail. And I think, what must the people who make those things for Americans think of us? It's just so gross. I don't understand why those things even get made. People were on a live talking about insuring their diamond paintings. Insuring them against what? Like if the diamonds would fall out over the years, or what would they insure them for? Not that they're a little expensive to buy and you have to put all those hours into it, but it's just like any other craft. You can't insure your crafts, I wouldn't think. they try to put a value on it so that if their house burns down, they would get the value back. I don't get it. It's not like insuring your jewelry or something. Or insuring them in the mail so that they get them. I'm not understanding. Insurance, rental, fires, floods. Oh, okay. How would you determine the value on it, though? Just the value of the collection before they're made, maybe? Like the value of the money that they put into buying them? Come to think of it, that does add up to quite a lot of money. I am not. I showed last year, at the beginning of last year, I showed my stash, and it turned out to be a series of videos on my stash. They're still all up. I haven't given away near enough. I haven't done near enough of them. And it hasn't doubled in size this year, but I'm telling you, there's quite a number of them. I bought so many when I was laid up with a broken leg and had to recover from them putting a rod in my leg. Took me months. So all I could do was just, sit and mend. Um, I ordered a lot, and it all came in, and it was crazy. Could not believe I had ordered so much. That's where some of the paintings came from that I gave away. There's just way too many of them. But now I have mostly the more expensive kits because I don't want to, unless they're, rounds or I'm doing them just for fun or these funky crafts, I get the more expensive ones because I want quality now. I think what they paid for them, mostly on the ones they didn't do. Yeah, someone said they insured their stash for $10,000. Holy free holies. Whose live was this on? Is it on Mindy's or Rachel's or? I gotta start making it to some more of these lives. I used to. I just don't have time to do everything right now. Maybe the new year I'll make I'll make more of an effort to get to other people's lives again. It's much more fun making a live than it is. I'm trying to think. Oh, I missed a few down there. Missed a few sevens. Oh, this is a 7. Yay. I love these little pens. They're the ones that have the teeny little tip on the end. And these you can put a little tiny bit of wax in. Or that doesn't have any wax in it. It still picked it up. I like that end too. But there's no way for this wax to stick to the AB or to stick to the drill. I just bought 2 new diamond painting pens, and one unexpectedly. One's coming with opal in it, and it's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And I can't wait to show them. It should be coming eventually soon. I have to keep having stuff to unbox and open on the show. Yeah, I have to figure out if maybe there's a replay of Mindy's destashing thing. I have to see how other people do it. I'm going off at Etsy. I can't do Etsy anymore, really. It's costing me money having the stuff up. I'm just gonna I'm gonna start doing some Facebook Marketplace ones first, I think. And do it that way, because I don't want the inventory anymore. I have well over 300, but some of them are cheap ones. And I won't buy anything that's not licensed or in public domain anymore. I just won't do it. And it won't berate anybody who does, because there needs to be a variety of price points out there, but I just try not to anymore. I want Diamond Art Club to get Peanuts characters. I want them to get Charles Schulz's license. They've done Scooby Doo and Marvel and and Harry Potter and all kinds of craziness. Space Jam. Seriously? Space Jam? No, get the classics. Bring on my Snoopy. Lucy and the football. Is that 2 or 3? That was 2. There we go. I've been playing a video game. The one I play, and it's called Dinkum. It's on Steam. So cute. It's an Aussie game. They came out with some Christmas update and a holiday update, and it is so much fun trying to get all the new things and make a little Christmas village. And I have mostly everything that I need now, but if they're gonna do an update for all different kinds of holidays, I'm gonna make a little like holiday village for each different holiday. All right, this is our little number 2 guy. Another nutcracker for our pseudo tree here. And that leads us to day 15. Are we going to get up to day 15? Because today's the 16th, but I'm going to save that for tonight, I think. Yeah. Let's see. So, number 15, we're back to the Happy Planner sticker. Let's see if I can get this out of the thing without ripping it to shreds again. Number 15. I thought thought maybe some people from California, if they would see me on, they would be on tonight. But if I go live that way, I don't have to edit it. Isn't that awful? I'm so lazy when it comes to that. Oh, here we go. There we go. Oh, that's cute. These are stickers I don't see in their seasonal collection already. Some of them. This one says "Stay Cozy," and it has a little knitted hat and scarf. That's cute. That'll be good into January. In February even. It's red. Okay, so since it's an odd day, go back to Diamond Art Club. So for 15, we opened 7. Does that mean we open 8 now, I believe? It's the top. Top of the other side. Let's see. I'm good at this. I like the little boxes better than the doors you have to pop open. Ooh, cute. It's a big one. The big one. Now, did you happen to see anybody else's opening of their Diamond Art Club kit before this? Or did you stay surprised? Do you have one yourself that you've been opening? Let's see. Okay. It's an ornament kit. And it's got some ornaments in here. Oh, they're cute. 2 of them, 3 of them. And it's got ribbon that says Diamond Art Club on it. You didn't get it, but you saw 5 people open them. Oh, this one's got stars, little star shapes. I like that. And the bigger gems. We have a little gingerbread person and a snow person and a tree. And they are double-sided. I like that. Yep, I like that. Very nice. Now I have coasters and a couple other ornaments to do. I like that. And next is cat-eared. We're up to 15, right? Teeny tiny one. Cute little box. I like them when they're tiny. Did your parents ever say good things come in small packages? Oh. More washi tape. Red with snowflakes. Can't find the end here. It's a nice thick one. Some of the other ones I got were skinny. They didn't have much on the roll. Here it is. Here's the end. Here it is. Yeah, this cat-eared is a diamond painting one. Yep. This is the one I got the coasters in. That I just found the diamonds for. Now, if they're gonna do the kits, I mean, that's wonderful, but they should have the diamonds in the same pack, in the same drawer with what you're doing. I still haven't found any for the gnome. Let's see. Now, Diamond Painting Factory. I should just take the card out of it. Nope, not until I'm done, so I know which one is which. Okay, 15. This is heavier than washi. Oh, you have trouble keeping the washi tape sticking? Yeah, it depends. Drills for the greeting card. See what I mean? At least this one told me what it was for. That's for this greeting card that is in there. Could they be behind another day? Yeah, but at least this one. Well, I'm just going to leave that one tag in there so I know the difference, because I want to keep the drills with this now. At least this one told me which it went with. It just doesn't make sense if you're going to have fun with it. There we go. Oh, I have a lot of cleanup to do tomorrow. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Okay, here's the drills. They do not have DMC numbers on them. They have the number that corresponds to the number on there, and they have like a kit number, like an inventory number. And these are all, they're round, of course. And they're sparkly, but they're not gems. But for the card, you wouldn't expect that, I don't think. They're gems for the coasters, though. Alrighty. Well, I do have hope now that I will eventually find the drills for the gnome. They're in there. Let's see. I still have some of those Christmas paint gems to do yet, too. The mini masterpiece. All right. Now, number 15 craft. Box number 15. Thank you for hanging in with me so late, Tammy. I'm surprised that you're able to do so. I'm very happy that I have company. Let's see. Okay, well, I have this weird bottle of glue, which I may or may not use. I'm not going to use the hot glue for it. I have a blank Christmas tree. And, all kinds of glitter. Let's see. No green glitter. They gave me blue. Blue glitter. Now, even this would have been better in the snow globe. The flakes like that. Then there's beads. Okay, and pink. and little tiny stars. That's cute. And it's like mica flakes, and these are like snow. All right. I don't have the right tablecloth down to do this one on top of here. So, and I'm going to unplug the hot glue gun now that I know I'm not going to use it. There we go. Now, what's going to happen with this one? Okay, that's not bad. It's easy, but it's messy. Basically, you just smear the glue on the tree, and then you sprinkle the different layers of color. Make it like an ombre effect on top of that. Not bad. I would do it to both sides, of course. It's really strange. It's going to be a very colorful tree. That's fine though. It'll be, maybe I won't put, I don't know. Maybe I'll find green glitter. I think I have green glitter somewhere along the way I can use. What kind of glitter is this? Oh, that's purple. That's not going to work. Sorry, I'm bouncing everything around here. I have a purple and blue from something. I don't even know what it's from. I have another color around here somewhere. No, I'll stick to the original, but I'll do it tomorrow. I'm going to get it everywhere. I need some kind of a pan or something to do it in so I can throw it away. Alrighty. I can at least get the hanger done from the thread here. There we go. I have a messy, yes, very messy. I have a naked tree. It's getting late. I'm getting really giddy. Here we go. Move that over there. Oh, here we go. I know those stinking blue beads are all over my little thing for the drills. For the nutcrackers. Can't get them off. Oh my gosh. All right. One more nutcracker tonight. Which one haven't I done tonight yet? I'll use the red one, I think. I gotta stop yawning. That's contagious. All right. Here we go. I think it would be neat to show, like, at the end, all the things done, all the things finished, like all the stickers with the sticker calendar and all the crafts with the craft one and all the Diamond Art Club things, but I've separated them and done them and moved them around so they're not all in the same place anymore. I could leave it bare and say, we're too tired to decorate it. Yeah, I could. Well, tonight's going to stay bare, but since it's just a matter of gluing it down, I'll do it, but I'll do it tomorrow sometime during the day and let it dry and just show everybody tomorrow. Can do that. This guy, I wondered why they were just only one-sided, though. You know, the little nutcrackers are only one-sided. It is what it is. All right, where is the... This shouldn't take too long. Oh. Now they're bouncing everywhere. I think they got static in them now. Thanks to the undersea creatures over there. It was a good laugh. Good for a laugh. This one's got funky hair. We have our cable company is called Comcast. It's Xfinity, and they have screensavers. Like if you put something on pause, they have screensavers. And today, this week, they had a number of castles that they showed. One from Alberta, Canada, or was it Quebec? I'm not sure. And then they had one from Lithuania. Now, my husband's family is from Lithuania, his relatives, ancestors, I should say. And they did have a castle somewhere in Lithuania, and I don't know. We can't read Cyrillic, so we can't get more information on them yet. We have to find a friend that knows Cyrillic or something and to help us locate the rest of the family in Europe, one of his sides. And the other one from Bavaria was the Neuschwanstein. And that's the one that I've seen that Diamond Art Club has done one, Dreamer Design has done one, and another company has done one from the Neuschwanstein Castle. I have the kit from... Oh no, it wasn't Dreamer Design. It was DIY Moon. And that you have Xfinity too? Beautiful screensavers. Yeah, they do. Maybe you've seen the Neuschwanstein Castle. It's the same one. I got the one from DIY Moon. And it just is so beautiful. And since our last name is Neuschwanstein, it's a Bavarian German descent. My maiden name is Schultz. I went from Schultz to Schwant. I didn't go too far, did I? Both German. But yeah. Put a number 8 in the middle there. Number 8. So I thought it was so, and I think it was the castle that they used in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. The white mountaintop castle with the high peaks. I think that's how everybody knows it. I miss those old Disney movies. You're German too? German Polish? I have most of my relatives are all German, and well, even though Pennsylvania Dutch was Deutsch, German too, the Black Forest area of Germany. So I'm all German, pretty much. Okay, that's a 3 in the middle there, and there's 10. So let's do the 3s first. Most of my relatives had come over long before the wars. Some of them were over in the 1600s. Have you traced your ancestry back at all? My mom and my aunt have gone over. and searched out some of the cemeteries over there for our relatives, and we found some. So it was like the 1700s when ours came over, way before the World Wars. The Heidelberg Castle is gorgeous. It's been almost 3 years in Germany. Oh my gosh. Oh, you were in the army. Oh, I'm jealous. I am so jealous. That's another on my bucket list. I have got to go to Germany. Now, my aunt's 90 and my mom's 80, so if I want to keep researching the ancestors, I'm the one that has to go now. Your sister has? I think it's important to know where we come from. If at all possible. I mean, no, I don't think there's any country that is totally innocent when it comes to war and the choices that they make. But I think it should inform our choices from then on. I think our relatives came over when during there was like a famine, and there was always some kind of religious war going on between Protestants and Catholics, and there's always some kind of religious war going on. So that's why ours came over. We have um, a man who used to be our foreign exchange student. He came from Germany. He comes from Germany, and he's still there. And uh, I sometimes email him, text him back and forth, and he surprised us. He came back out. He came over. He's been over a couple times. He's a very he's a businessman, and he was so funny when he was over here. I was in college, and he's taken my mom over on a couple tours over there. Um, he's probably in Austria for his winter holiday right now. He surprised us one time. He came over. He was over on business in the States for business, and it happened to be the weekend that my daughter was getting married. So he showed up. He showed up to her wedding, which was so awesome. It's hard because Dad didn't have a lot of information or papers. My aunt's kids did, but they weren't into sharing. That's a shame. That's a shame. It's a shame. I think the rest of this is 10. Ooh, bright gold. Didn't Chitty Chitty Bang Bang have a Christmas element to it too? Wasn't that with a... No. I must be thinking something else. Was it around Christmas time that they were making toys or something like that? Or am I confusing that with another Disney movie? Or cartoon for that matter. One of our favorite cartoons is I think it's, I don't know, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, something like that. It has Burgermeister Meisterburger. We always laugh about that when that comes on. Oop, it's just missing some glue on the end. I'll have to find some glue. Anything left on the hot glue gun? A little bit. Nope, won't work. Worth a try. I know that movie was so old. That's how old I am. Well, you were talking about the 70s. You know what I'm talking about. You're not as old as I am, though, I don't think. You were in the Army in 76. Well, I graduated high school in 79, so maybe you are. Maybe we are the same age. Close to. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw the Christmas movie. The Christmas Story? The one with the leg lamp? The other weekend, we just saw the new one. Where Ralphie and his Ralphie has his own family and they go back into town to be with their mom. He graduated 75. Okay. We're close. We're close. My husband graduated 78. I graduated 79. Yeah. Well, it's either that or The Sound of Music. I mean, that's old too, but they play it. They still play it every year. I'm gonna try to move that too much, but I have tacky glue. Let's see if I can get this going. A little diamond on the end here. You know how you just want to get finished? You just want to get done. I don't trust the glue that came in the other craft kit. I would use that. Here we go. There we go. Blink. You haven't seen the new one yet? It's on one of those streaming services right now. I don't know if it's Netflix or Hulu or something. Not Hulu. Netflix or Amazon. Those are the only two that we really watch a lot of. So one or the other. There we go. This one's a pretty one. I like this one, the golden red. Here we go. There's the golden red one. I'll hang that on here too. Next to our angel. Oop. Get out of the way. That's how I feel when I do a landscape and I get to the last square. Oh, HBO Max, maybe? Maybe, yeah, maybe. I think you might be right. I think you might be right. Anyway, if you have Xfinity, it should be easy to find. Yeah, it was pretty. Tammy, it has been a joy to have you with me tonight. I am so glad you came in. I'm so glad you were here today. I'll be live again most nights because this is much more fun than talking to myself the whole time. But I get out of work tomorrow at Eastern time, 7:30. So by 10 o'clock, maybe 7:30, 8:30, not till I eat something or whatever. I should be on by 9:30, 10 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern time. It's not too late, not like tonight. It was a joy to chat. Well, I hope to see you again soon and have a wonderful night. Get some sleep. We both need our sleep now. It's only 2 a.m. here in Eastern Standard Time, so 2:30. Alrighty. Thank you again. It was lovely. And I'll see you again soon. Bye, everybody. Don't forget to, oh, awesome. Don't forget, everybody, to, when you see this played back, like and subscribe and tell your friends to come over and have some fun gossiping and chatting with each other. Okay? Thanks. I'll try. It all depends on the customers. All right. Have a great day tomorrow. Bye-bye.